in sickness, and in health, to love, cherish, and to obey.
What is so hard with obeying? Like, man.
But still, it's me you want. If I will obey or not, we are going home. We're getting married.
Just in case anything happens, now uncle about your wedding day, I will not be surprised. Go wonder get out I didn't know you will not obey.
You may have another perspective of it because obey is a lot of everything.
Obey. It's not like every time I come back from here, you don't have to do that.
I know.
But when I say no, let it be a no. When I say yes, let it be a yes.
Within the process, and you're like, you know what? I feel like I need a second wife. So
yes, my king.
Okay. you're nasty.
But these vows, are they fair and realistic or was it outdated? Because when we come into the relationships of these days and the relationships of before, there must be somewhere, somehow, whereby Tumlamu vows isn't enough. I think people of this generation, but call it their vows is
Ganye for poor. She's not working towards that.
Yeah.
Working towards richer. In front of God, you're like poor. He's not making.
I think at some point, manifesting a good things.
Yes, because man, still with that thing is I'm choosing you and I will choose you again and again and again.
You have to manifest for good things. If you're poor, I'm be jail.
Yes, if you're poor, I sing a
some up-to-date vows. If you're poor, to be jail.
If you're poor,
Man, oh man, we are back. Brand new year 2026. Man, took it is Bogama New Year, New Me. Because the amount of people that have been detesting the saying New Year, New Me on TikTok and everywhere. Even me, I was one of those who was like, man, can New Year, New Me mukasibe kunkono? Because most of you, when you say New Year, New Me,
you can't stop people.
Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Why about to tell
So if someone feels like every time they need to say that, there's nothing new.
I was going to ask you about Christmas, but I'm sure by the time the episode will be out, we shall be way past Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you had a nice Christmas. You had a happy New Year's.
Me, I did. I really did. I stick with family from day one, from Christmas, whatever, till Boxing Day. Even today, I was with them.
Nayo lava.
Yeah.
Anga tujeko bachi. Those days, family first.
Yeah.
Family has to be first in whatever ways.
But things changed now. People are no longer staying with their families. I want to be wagula. That people. I didn't Kazigo. Some people even did know Christmas moved on.
First, leave alone being in Kazigo, wagula. But Christmas of these days is not like this Christmas of before. When we talk about Christmas before, I remember the Christmas whereby buying soda had to be the highlight of the day. Era we mubanga mwagize Christmas ngate mwaguze soda.
No bugoye bwa kapira.
Tantala. What we going to buy tanga bitantala.
Bugoye bwa kapira.
But man, this Christmas ejjana egenda n'okugendanga before you like sinafuna kintu Christmas sifunyeyo kintu nakimu kya Christmas.
It depends on society. It depends gwe gy'obadde oli. People are making Christmas feel Christmas. Abayagala. People are meeting each other dagala amanyi. Mzadi wange sigenda genda mu kyalo gyali. But you know what? Let's link up. Let a mama waliwo. Let me come that side. Ochega natabeera mu Kazigo na people find a way to fix it.
But even something that has lost the always chitunga chalinga that was the New Year's celebration. The New Year's celebrations. New Year's celebration is a dazalinga apart from the people doing kavuyo on roads with borders and stuff, nothing much. But before, man, I never used to be part of those celebrations because but people used to ban ebipira.
You are not an easy person.
I wanted to be part.
Yeah. There's some song, I don't know, it's not a song. There's this advert that was there during that time.
Yeah.
You know the song?
Komwaka tugweregaba tugutandikireyo oliyoba ego bakube ekidongo kamiliyonire. Chameleone kati nze kyenzijjukira kwaka akayimba it used to come ngomanyi sente zambuka mpola batandika Chameleone yakubye ekidongo biki okuyingira 5,000 kati the New Year's yaddako nabaga okuyingira guba mutwalo okisegere basokeranga ku 5,000 kuyingira 5,000 then for the next time okuyingira guba mutwalo
me when the rap gets in I get confused ngakayimba nkaleka but the first part
you were not TV kids. I was a TV kid to the extent what do I remember walingawo obulango ngotubumanyi nakaddako when Bukede had just come they used to play ads nga mu interval playing obulango nga 10 kati ngomanyi webweddiringana akoweka vaako nga aliwo akaddako sukali satini wamu neze burn out I used to know the numbers too awo wansi ku garage ya Mandevu bro. Oh man, those days, fun days.
Twasibangako ne betting. Sibeni nanusu 10 oba nanusu 2 kalango kyakaddako and someone says it right ogalanga ke kaddako badi ache.
Yeah, I had a cousin. I have a cousin. She used to know even the phone numbers. Even the phone numbers, she could recite them. I'm like, man, those were peak days of TV, New Year's, blah blah blah. But we have a very burning topic we have to talk about today. We have seen very many videos, especially on TikTok. So very many people have come out and given their opinion about them, though it wasn't that serious. So that's why I decided we go and dig deep into the topic. It's a nice conversation to have. Let's see where we are starting from. To the people out there, nadala bali mu myaka gyaffe, the pressure that is on you nadala abakava mu kyalo bababuuza owasadde ofumbirwa ddi lelelelele.
Do you feel like you're ready?
No man, nze nayengera dda nze neerwisizza. To anyone out there that is ready to be
for the time you will accept banange nzajja okuddako kuba oyina tyakemputtu
kuba namputu
otuuse you can get married now.
I can, but there are some situations whereby you feel like, man, I can't make this decision if I have someone.
That's the inner child of you speaking. Okay. You can get a partner and get married.
If my dad had you saying that, he would be supporting you. Harmless. Tell him. So, to the people that are to the people that were with family, that has been a very big conversation about marriage and everything. You feel me? That's why we came up with a topic whereby we want to talk about the marriage part of things, especially for those people that want to go or boyfriend status dating till the marriage kukasozewa baitawe kasozewa. Erubaga iri kasozi akasozi mbadde mmanyika mukeemakiriri naye waliyo n'akirubaga for those people that want to get married, and these are the vows. Are vows fair or are we promising too much? That is something I want us to dig deep into, because we're too jack vows isn't there, no? Man, let me read through some of them, because there are like 20 of them. But what's together?
I get you.
You have to promise someone to love them, to honor them, to cherish them, to be faithful to them, to respect them, to support them emotionally. For the ladies out there, the man has to vow to support you financially, to communicate honestly, to forgive you, to be patient with you, to stand with you in public and private, to comfort you in sorrow, to celebrate with you in joy, to remain committed in difficult times, to remain committed in good times, to grow with you, to protect the marriage, to put effort in the relationship. For those people abatuleka mu relationship nga tujirimu fekka nga wajja mu domuli.
Nefuka one-sided.
Okisegeera. To remain loyal to you till death do you apart. Man, oh man. I think this is over-promising to some extent. I think this is over-promising to some extent, because man,
drop it just there.
No, you get the never gamba. I do a regret.
As the pastor said, man, to get to the one.
So, we make vows in marriage, in relationships, in friendships. Even to God, because webanga mtu sekwe your point, you are making vows to God. Watch the game. But these vows, are they fair and realistic, or was it outdated? Because when we come into the relationships of these days and the relationships of before, there must be somewhere, somehow, whereby tunlamu vows is in I think people of this generation, but call it their vows is a.
By the way, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Vows it was kopa kubazungu. By the way, I've never taken time to know that.
By the way, do the traditional ceremonies. Zina vows is like, let's say the traditional ceremony of the Baganda, the Kwanjula thing. Do they have vows?
I want to know because my head has failed to operate to that. Sijuki.
To the people watching, vows it was kopa kubazungu or wanda fetuina like traditional vows we have to. That is something we don't know.
When we get to vows,
most
cases tutazira mu church. Are there vows in Nika?
Really? Munika mubera muna mu vows.
Byonna byonna ebikolebwa mu church by'abazungu. Byonna byonna ebikolebwa mu muzikiti by'abawarabu. Kitegeeza byonna byajja abazungu baleeta ezaabwe n'abawarabu ne baleeta ezaabwe. Kati ffe waffe eno mu Abaganda oba tribes endala no bayina engeri gye bagira kasita bo wagendanga ewataata omusajja n'otwalayo ekkanzu n'omutwalo kyabanga kiwedde.
Okay, more in the comment section about vows different places.
If they are and if their culture and how.
And
I think that is a topic we can as well dive into because nange sajiro was zako nnyo. But
remember, check at twagala mikolo. I've never taken note of that.
So these vows is that twagala mu church when people are getting married. Are they actually meant to be forever?
I think it depends though.
Yes or no?
I don't want to say yes or no because that feels mean. And indeed it's becoming mean. Yeah.
Straight answer. No.
They're not.
According to the list I read, there are some vows I think at some point in life when I can't keep on doing this, or we can't keep on going with this in one way or the other. Sintino lwa kubanga twagamba vows sigenda kubonabona lwa vows.
But do you think people are really respecting vows? In my place, I feel like abantu bano in the first place someone has found what they want. Bamanyi be balina ogumira ne batalina ogumira in the first place. Agamba gwe bw'ona okuba nja kukuba. They all know that. Chimanyi bulungi Steve oli mukubi era nzikiriza ngo oli mukubi era bigamba mu church. Era for better for worse, I know the correct answer.
You know where for better for worse falls.
I'm even giving out the answers njogera bebangambe, but we know the true version here. Like fa bamanyi ibera mu ground. You get me? So I don't know. I don't think vows are fair. They're not actually fair, but I don't even think
they do. They don't have to be forever.
They don't need to.
So when it comes to someone breaking vows, if someone breaks a vow, does that automatically make them a bad person in your eyes? Let's say you get married to someone, you say the vows and everything, and they break a vow. Do you see them as a bad person?
But the vows differ and determines. Because there are some things that we truly human, like things are going to change as we move in the run. Kati, when it gets to men, men are always going to be rolling with other women.
What the fuck?
Men are always going to be rolling with another woman somewhere. Do you know women are people that get into some situations? Yes. Abakazi bakiriza. Swear to God, and most women, their problem they're doing whatever they're doing wrong because the man is actually doing it fast.
Anyways, to the people watching, Chamani, there are some people that have reached this extent of the show. They don't know what a vow is. Anyways, now for those people abaka joining, let me say. But when it comes to the vows themselves, what exactly is a vow? Is it a promise, a commitment, or a pressure someone has to do? What do you think? Because it's a commitment.
Vow is a commitment.
It's a commitment. maybe you can promise someone, but you commit to what you've promised. But when it comes to the pressure part,
this is
you have to
put a vow in a place whereby you're renting somewhere. It is gonna be automatic. Nemba temukoze vows.
Contracts.
You're still having somebody else's property. Ulani otagenda kugamba sebo mpa sente zange otandike nkwata mpola nange ndi muntu simanga bichi bisobola okubaawo naye buli omwe abamanyi
yes, exactly, yeah.
Abantu bagenda maaso nakuwandika ku balwa chairman agikuweza nateka wansi w'ennyumba mukwano baziganye fuluma oshekera. By the way, even no kuingira mu nyumba, some people make some agreements.
Of course.
Bayingira chipinda.
Zero contracts, you have to sign a contract. So when it comes to the vows, if you are entering a marriage, zino vows yebanga contract.
Era yo yeba contract.
Wagamba you will support me financially.
Aba nedda.
Kati ndi ku pressure.
Ku ground kirala.
Mutima nyizo ga bro, I just promised. I can commit to kutukiriza promise je nakola bad praise. Don't take a pressure.
Different to the ground. Ogenda kugwa mbwavu. I pack my bags and first day at my mom's home. Gabana is a Martin Simtegera. In the Calvin and Sobede. Things are being weird. You feel me?
So when we go through these vows, how do you think benefits more from the vows? On my side, I think the women are benefiting from the vows. Oh man.
That's such a selfish.
You have to promise someone to support them financially. Only that vow because man, supporting someone financially is a big thing.
You know you're so selfish. Men are always selfish.
So do you think these vows is benefiting a man more than women?
It's benefiting everyone. I'm putting my mental situation in your life. You know, I'm being comfortable with you. I'm trying to read you. I'm trying to be the person you want. Like a lot of it's not going to be my way.
Compromising.
Yes, akavuka kali katone katibambaziza kankesonyiwe. I'm not going to call this guy. Let me respect the vows I made. This is it. You feel me? Kasaba ankubi empeta. That's it. Let me get into that with that.
Okay. So when it comes to these vows as well, because towards this same netogama, you know, like they're really from the Western culture, but when it comes to the vow culture, marriage.
Yes.
We are not even saying these vows for us. You're doing it for the community or for the family. Let me get done with it so that we can be married. Or so that I can at least have some respect in my community that I'm married. So you end up saying, I do to some vows you may or may not agree with.
By the way, you've made me remember some statements. Culturally, I've had dads before they give up their daughters. Na yogera ko ne boso no bossa no mwala wetaliwo bossa, this is my daughter, do this and don't do this. I feel like culturally parents handle it more. Feel me? But they prepare more. Yes. No. That
is the end of vows. You're saying them in front of God. You're saying the vibes in. Naye wali eri nga tata omwala akutunudde maaso n'akugamba. No. Sit at all. But this in this situation, whereby we are comparing the other vows to either family or culture. Tata omwala akutunula maaso n'agamba. Omwala wange ojja mukolera kino. I do. Bro. Those vows are very hard to break.
The moment she's like tona nkuba. Nja kuchima yeye wamwe kubi. Oba mukwate wo mukoera mukwate omunzire.
Ngawe yamuweto wala oba omuzi.
I think culturally mostly these people handle it for themselves. Like abazade ni bachekwatira sometimes.
So there are some videos that walabe ku TikTok that I want us to play and react to, of some women that we are like, you know what? I will say yes to some vows. When it gets
to poor.
So when it gets to financial, I have to obey. Man, let's first play the first clip.
For richer, for poorer, Fokora. My faith, Fokora.
So in this video, a woman was like the father that was doing the marriage and everything. He tried to tell the woman to say I do to for richer, for poorer, and she was like, hell no. For poorer, no. For richer, for rich, and she repeated it several times just to make sure. For poorer, the kali. Wow.
So toka forcing though abantu bachimanyi nti for poorer bagenda bawo naye
Nedda nyabo.
Yes.
Inze nsuubira. If something of that nature happened, especially on the wedding day, nenfuuka poorer n'ogenda, I can't blame you. You showed me the signs. I swear, waba wandaga signs nga bukyali.
Sometimes you act like a robot. We're humans. Nchimanyi bulungi you're going to get poor, but okaleetanga kali so clear bwe kati. Twetegeka n'okwetika from chat. I'm putting on my nice dress, you're saying for poor.
No. Producer, play the second clip.
For poor.
For poorer is crazy.
No, for richer.
In sickness.
And in health.
To love.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
That is like when it gets to that situation, what is so hard with obeying? Like, man.
But still, it's me you want. If I will obey or not, we are going home. We're getting married.
We grew up obeying our parents because unless just in case anything happens, wedding day, I will not be surprised. I will just have to brace myself for any type of disrespect that comes my way. You will not obey.
But still, like...
You think it's playfully. She's being playful.
Yeah, she's being playful. She knows he's like, come on. She's
in front of my... Go on, a guy Mulabantino, like when she refused to say, like she will obey, guy laughed. Yeah. Nenga, in front of my friends.
What then? What?
In front of my friends and family.
That's not your family. Like that's not your family. You're making a family right now. By the way, I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah.
When it gets to such a situation where like you're making vows in some church, but you want to do what, things are going on smooth, and then nemtanika vows and this lady now rejecting a some vow. What do you do?
It depends on how important that vow is. Katinge ya obey. Vow ya obey is very important. You have to obey me as you. Katinze nkubulira. Let me say. Ogenda kubeera rebellious nga kugamba togenda yogamba tugenda ngenda kubeera n'amaanyi mu relationship really as the husband sijja kubeera na nja kuba mpulira nga asid
okujjako you're making marriage as I don't know as quick as I don't know nga temwetegeddeeko
ekyokwtegeera kisobola okubaawo but waneeno we are in front of God no jokes. If you will obey me, say it. So, I think the vow that will be very serious to me.
Yeah.
Ngasija kuliba if she refused to say yes or I do to that vow.
Yeah.
It will tick off the red flags in my head. For richer, for poorer, in sickness or health. Neya obey. And zompuli are really so serious and they are very vital in our relationship.
No, Kati. Anyway, that cannot be possible.
When I'm bedridden.
Yeah.
And you leave me to a nurse, I don't know oh man.
No, check this kind of thing. She may have another perspective of it because obey is a lot of everything.
Obey. It's not like every time I come back I'm here. You don't have to do that. You don't have to bow down for me.
I know.
But when I say no, let it be a no. When I say yes, let it be a yes.
But Nang, you were king.
Of course.
No, calm down, Steve.
My king, my sweetheart, my daddy. Yeah. But when it reaches time whereby I have to perform king duties, you want to disobey. No. If I'm the king there, I'm the king everywhere.
Within the process, and you're like, you know what? I feel like I need a second wife. So,
yes, my king.
Okay. you're a narcissist.
That's crazy.
Okay.
But we have a third video. I think it's the last one. Let's play that. Then we can go on to another
video.
topic. Yeah.
For better,
For better,
for worse,
for worse,
for richer,
for richer,
for poor.
for poorer.
Yeah. We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Bria made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke.
So, man.
He doesn't need even a chance to go broke.
So should I be sure that by the time any financial issues hit me, you're going? Just in case we're in such a situation. Aka reach a upward no government I'll be there in that. Should I just be sure until when you need a financial difficulty, you're going?
Yeah. I said it at the wedding day, so aren't you aware?
Caesar, I can't act surprised for sure. But
yeah, Ganye for poor. She's not working towards that.
Yeah.
Working towards richer. In front of God, you're like poor. He's not making.
I think at some point, manifesting a good thing.
Yes, because man, still with that thing is I'm choosing you and I will choose you again and again and again.
You have to manifest for good things. If you're poor, I'm with jail.
Yes, if you're poor, I sing a
so after that vows, if you're poor, to be jail.
If you're poor,
we were talking about vows like if they are fair or unfair. Do you think till death do us apart is a fair vow? Especially in this world where people change. But we fula, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Mtu asobola okwefula nga wagamba till death do us apart. What do you do about it?
It depends. What are we till death apart? You don't have...
Huh?
Yes, you've lost your legs, you've lost everything. Till death. We can say... Okay. Let me not sound so bad. When I sounded so mean, right?
You sounded. Let me ask. If I was the type of person that was like, you know what? Tuagamba for health and for bichi and in disease.
Yeah.
Nae boy, if you get a chronic disease, I'm leaving. Do you think I'm being unfair?
You've come out with your AIDS from someone, say Sirina. Mbuzenga for sickness.
Oh boy, no. You have to go in front of God where we made the vows, and you tell him where you got AIDS from.
In that kind of situation,
because I'm also living. I'm also living.
In that kind of situation,
yeah.
We sit down and I'm like, go waka. You're going to move your own journey. Yes, over the journey.
Yeah.
We said we made our
for
vows.
Sickness and in health.
Yes, I did give you that.
I've gotten sick and now you are leaving.
I did not give you AIDS.
The sickness we were talking about was cancer. But man,
that's understandable.
I'm telling you,
you can't cause that.
You can get any type of cancer, but if you get breast cancer, I think I'm leaving.
When I look at this man,
bro, this is breast.
Wait dating anyone. Imagine.
Breast is a serious thing now.
It's a serious thing. No one can know if it's coming. AIDS.
I can stay if you get any type of cancer. Baba ino kutemako kuguru. Obachi. But man, breast cancer is crazy.
Because by the way, when we grow up, you remember that time whereby we used to study?
Yeah.
And someone was like, something else that can spread AIDS, sharp objects, when we grow up,
yeah.
No, everyone is looking onto the sex part, and as someone is thinking, you have an AIDS, you're cheated. They're going to get out of the relationship. Me as a person, as I'm speaking, I'm packing my bag.
Now let's go to loyalty.
Yeah.
Temptation, man. It's unavoidable.
Temptation? Yeah, we're human.
I told someone I was dating Nemugamba, I think if I don't start a whole other relationship somewhere else, I've not cheated. if I was in a club and got tempted,
Okay.
and maybe give some girls some nyigos.
Yeah.
Holiday, some Gen Z language I learned. Nyigos. It calls nyigo, omonyigo.
I'm not going to say that.
That is me just taking the opportunity.
I'm not going to
But
say
I'm not
that.
cheating.
Okay.
I watch again. So in a world whereby temptations of that nature are available, do you think bineno byetuvaawo ebya loyalty man?
No, you know, sometimes you leave men be men. You get me? Omanyi buli situation ina we're getting a worse. Kuba nange wemba I'm going out there for shopping, maybe whatever jona jendaze. There are also people nga bankwana, you know, they are approaching me, stuff like that.
You are getting tempted, but
no, asokumpita simanyi kyangamba.
no, chengamba. What if you actually came across someone you feel like is a very good prospect?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
No better tempted in one way or the other.
Yeah.
Then no joking, I made vows. God is seeing, I made vows.
Like really? Can someone be in such a situation?
I made vows.
I made
Same to me, nze nkubuulira amazima. Even if the opportunity came along when I made vows, I would be like, I made vows.
Let me be very sincere. I made vows, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like I'm doing something bad.
I vowed to be loyal to my man. I'm not going to take on these advances.
I think I can step back. Like I can step back in the act. Fair for my man,
Yeah.
but not for the vow. And I'm like, you know what? My man is really so good to be done this too. Not for the vow.
So just in case he annoys you, you don't even feel bad. Nabanga ina kyakoze ekyakunyiziza. You can go on with the advance.
I mean, I'm not crazy. I'm not him. Let him go crazy. Me, I'm not.
Now, ngatutuna kwa your topic. There are some women that have this excuse, especially when you catch them cheating.
Yeah.
Nabaga, just imbadde mojjako sente. Do you think that is a fair excuse someone would? Nagamba manyi, I understand, no problem. Oba, cause nze sijja kulimba. I don't take that excuse. Nothing has been happening in between us. Just abadde mojjako.
Steve, chisinzira generation, chisinzira situation.
Bamwavu nnyo.
Steve, do you remember the other guy? It wasn't a guy, there's some lady. I think I watched this on TikTok.
Yeah.
This lady akolamo obulimu bwa prostitution. Akolamo obulimu bwa prostitution. Naye the man is aware. And do you know how she described it? It was like this. Oyo mwami wange yamanyire ennaku we bajjayo omwami ekiro yenna tuwa akalimu nga yagenda mu toilet.
What the fuck? Like, she uses the house.
Yeah, tebalina sente za lodge. Ne bali tebagala te sente zibandi bawadde bazitwale mu lodge. So they use the house, omwami n'agendako mu toilet somewhere. Omugagga wabamaliriza n'agenda ng'omwami addanga bagula.
So
yakawunga nga balya nga beebaka.
Kati nze nkubuulira, even if I'm the customer, there is no way I'm enjoying when I know a fellow man is in the toilet.
How will you know?
Unless I don't know.
Yeah, like byabwe, like you know what, muchala. Kansoke nziruke mangu boss tajja nga tukola ki nkyalimu. Customer just saw make.
Hell no. I can't even imagine. Because man, if there is any man going through such a type of situation,
yes.
My brother, you're down bad. You have to find ways of at least.
Well, everyone has a journey, Steve. Journey. You can't tell what will be right at the end and what is wrong. People are weird. People have situations. They pass through that.
Najibera munga agamba, you know what? For better, for worse.
Yes.
Let's go on that vow. For better, for worse. Because webanga ye for better, for worse. But do you think for better, for worse is a fair vow? Because sija kulimba nze ndaba ngeri kinda dangerous.
No.
Because someone can actually be in a real dangerous situation in a marriage. Omusajja amukuba nengaga nagamba for better, for worse, so I can't leave.
Here in Africa, people get manipulated. Some people even not work on the vow. for them they feel like they don't want to leave their marriage. Nebasoka bawutuloli kumacha nekiro kawongezi. Even the kids are not being taken to school. Ono ainayo bachala balaba kwana bawa sente. Such situations zibao. Omwami neerabira their duties home. Oshegera.
Kati ono mchalo wempeta nasigala nga gamba for better for worse.
Yeah, nga nasina better for worse. Abula I chose this najja namala. Banda bachanga mva mbufumbo. Chivala when it gets to the other people, when it gets to culture wise, nti Sam bamugamba omwana ono mukuwadde. Wo mukonerako. Kajja sanga Sam tayina wakubira Sara naye nga Sara yakuba Sam. Oshegera. So, kati
nga Sam alina okuguma lwakubanga for better for worse.
Bamuwoninga so yakola na Valu bamulabula na bulabu nti mukwano. Oyo wagambye nti omukuba.
Bamuwoninga is crazy.
Kimeye wamu. Ate wo mukoira mukomyewe waka.
Mukomyewe.
Osomuza Steve.
Nze tebankuba. Nedda nze tebankuba. Lulira harmless. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Even if a woman just threatened to
kukukuba.
Me, I take those things very serious. Nze era toyinza kungamba nti no Steve nga nakutte ng'okola kino nja kutta, nja kukuba, nja kola kino, and you think you'll tell me it's a jokey joke.
Kutta is crazy. Kutta.
Women say that. Steve, zebanange nempulira nti no, you cheated on me. I will kill you and even kill that woman you are cheating with. You can't tell me it's a jokey joke. No.
You take that one serious.
I take them. Nyizo gamba one and I can't cheat on you, baby. But in my mind, oh, ngambono agenze. Mugobye. Chiwede.
Yakuta. That's so serious.
It's serious. Sija sora kusigala lwakubanga for better for worse. I'm telling you. Even if you ekigambo no chekumira no chingamba after marriage.
Yeah.
I can divorce. Those are very serious words to tell someone. But hey. Whatever rocks your boat, for people out there, if you can stay in such a marriage, whereby you have to hide in the Kaigo so that your woman can make money. Yeah. So I want us to talk about these vows. Nazo readings out in the beginning. Negwe, what do you think when it comes to some vows? That was really gender based. Katugezenga priest waba reading out. And yasumanya I vow to financially support you. Are they ready to a woman? Would you say I do?
I know that one is a one-sided one.
Really one-sided.
For the fact that they're in church, church has never, or the Bible has never said a woman should support a man. Yeah.
Kati ndoza ne wane no webagambira nti no I vow to remain loyal to you. Yo ya mukazi.
To remain royal. Muna yababi.
Webagamba I vow to put effort into the relationship. Ya mukazi ba ya musajja.
Bio bona. It is both ways.
I vow to support you emotionally. Both?
There's no way, Steve Ngufunye, you don't know how to communicate. Everything of yours is hard. There's always something ekigenda okumpa headache naye. I will handle. You feel me?
I vow to be patient with you. Yeah. This goes to the woman. The woman has to be patient with me. But me? I don't have to be patient.
You have to be patient. Katogena kurota Steve. Katika ngugambe, Steve, you have to be patient. One, you followed me with some habits of mine. Ngale tunewasa. We have to move step by step paka nganze ndimu clearing away ndimu kubweso you are those habits ndimu kubuvamu. You have to be patient because it's me of chose. Toina chakola.
If you vow to remain committed in difficult times, women you should remain.
But women stay in difficult
But men when difficult times come, just replace.
Have you seen how men react to women after they've cheated?
After they have cheated?
Yeah, mukazi we muchala mufumbo na cheating. Men of the way they put this on table. Ngabali masajja banabo, but they are talking about it somewhere. Oba bakazi baga, they make it really so.
Katinze kankubulira amazima. If my woman cheated on me, I can't even talk about it with my friend unless it was that public intino bachitegeddeko. But that information tebasobola kujimanya kuva munze cause chiswaza boy.
Not kati there's these people, katika gambe Steve, we are different men, we are different people. There's some people that really nga balina kye bataagala muntu kubakola. Nga if it's done to them,
naye nati nange it's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Era bw'oba oyagala twekyawe, just cheat on me. Bw'oba owulira nkulemeddeko nnyo nti no nkwesibyeko nkiitinga akonja kukuta mu bitiibwa.
Cheating is a deal breaker for me too, man. Because there's always another way. Naye you choose another way. You get me?
Yeah.
But there is always another way. Naye buli wo choosing the other way, kitegeeza you've agreed and you're ready to face that. You get me? But men have the way they bring it out when something is done from women. Nagamba banaye wabakazi baagala.
Oba ondiddemu olukwe. Oba ondiddemu olukwe.
You've had Nini saying.
I've had everything.
Who is the gentleman?
Rwasa.
Have you heard Rwasa speaking about women? Very complicated and stuff like that. But I feel like he's also a complicated man.
Boba bwe bamukola ebibi bye bakola ki?
It's so complicated.
Yeah.
Eva here abera mu victim part.
Like people like Rwasa batwalanga ba failure ba relationship. I swear. I don't take advice from such people.
He is in a relationship.
I know he is, but how long do you think it's going to last?
Steve.
Depending on Labayo. Past determines the future. Okay. You've seen the past relationships, how they go. So I have a few scenarios. If it is fair to keep the vows, or please walk away. Okay, don't bother. On. If your partner becomes abusive, keep the vows or walk away.
I'm not keeping no vow.
If he becomes abusive. If you become abusive to me, I'm telling you, I'm not keeping no vows.
By the way, when you become abusive to me,
in different ways, because abusive tekitegeza nti nova only violence or what. Omukazi asobola okubeera abusinga emotionally. N'owulira ng'oli drained, like some people reach an extent of even ending it all.
Leave alone ending it all. Olina nesonyiwa n'ennyumba yenaga nze abaana oba. Like, you know what? Let me leave this home.
Yeah.
See, you can stay with the home and the kids. I'm out. Oba I'll support you in a certain way. Oba kadi yo mujja kujjanga you said, but me, I'm out.
There are people can reach an extent at that extent. So
yeah.
You support someone to live.
Yeah.
Tota wana keeping a vows.
Anything. By the way, in all relationships, people out there, in all relationships, let it be marriage or let it be just dating, mental health is so important.
Yeah.
Like when it gets to mental health, it's you first. No one will fix you that way.
What about okiriza until sometimes love disappears?
Yes, it does.
No matter relationship no muntu naye love negwawo ne musigalanga like only respect is there naye nga love teriiwo.
Yes, respect and then we're sharing kids.
Yeah. Responsibilities.
Yes, responsibilities.
So would you advise someone to stay and keep the vow? Yeah, for better, for worse, bichi till death do us apart. Bro. If love disappears, just move on, go.
Steve, you see, when it gets to marriage, love is not going to stay forever. Because actually, when it gets to marriage, everything is love. Being present as a dad, being present as a husband, niwetaba sexual, niwetaba nga webyali nga you starting as to date, nenga otuusa obuvunanyizibwa bw'omusajja nga bw'oli. Ng'otuusa obuvunanyizibwa bw'omukazi nga bw'oli. Omukazi bw'oli. You get me? That's love. Ekyukamu bivaawo wali because ku dating muba
mubujja.
I've not got into deep responsibility though kisinzira ne relationships ezenjawulo.
Yeah.
Naye when it gets to marriage bingi kyenakugamba last time kisinzira motive like what are you looking on to.
So if love disappears, please keep the vows. Totawana byakufuluma just because simanya you don't feel the other burning desire you used to feel before. Abakazi bamajo gamba I don't feel the spark anymore. Shut up.
Someone is being present in your life, eh? They're treating your kids good, they're being a dad, eh? Now we're back raising, they're taking care of you, your family, whatsoever. That's love.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about when it comes to, let me say, one person grows and the other refuses to change? Then, do you feel like someone is justified to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Things are changing around here. By
the way, in most cases, when these people tebanafuna abana, a situation where we took out, someone has failed to follow what was supposed to be the theme.
Yeah.
Techikola. Let it not go far to kids. Techikola. because you're going to stay here for kids or ogenda sigala ngoli mu bulamu bwondo omuntu okwa mugaba n'abaana yadde mwa separate nga you feel like they're not really compatible with you. They're giving you drainage, they're giving you bad vibes. They're not even being important.
Then bandos are in such a type of situation. Yes. So there is a scenario I thought about. Do you think before people get married, so that bagenda maso no kusenga zino vows to each other?
Yes.
Scenario of one of you being barren. Do you think it is justified? Bro, we got married before we tried out this thing of having kids, but now I just found out. So I want to move on to something else. Do you think it is something that you can support someone leaving their marriage for?
By the way,
your marriage
I will support them because because when it gets to people that are not Muslim,
just because they have an option of getting someone else,
they will want to get another person. Why? When it gets to Christianity or other religions, it's one wife or it's one husband. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when it gets to that, I blame these couples. There's some things that people are supposed to know before the vows, before the proposals, before the,
So this thing of no sex before marriage, what do you say about it? Because
let me tell you something. When it gets to marriage, ebintu ebimu bigenda chuka. No sex go yagala nyenyenyenyo. Aje tukanga tali so that important. Ngato mujja wala. Ngomujja somewhere else. Ngano na mujja somewhere else. Those things happen in marriage.
That's cheating. Our vows is breaking. So that is breaking vows 101.
Auntie,
if you're getting sexual gratification from somewhere else, but not your wife.
China reason. There's some people who come out and they're like, you know what, Koleka open relationship.
Hell no. What the hell? Yes. By the way, that is a topic we have to dig into because, man, what is an open... What?
Yes, you come out...
Wait a minute. Under what circumstance would you actually say yes to an open relationship?
An open relationship?
Yeah. If this man is rich, if this... Like, what?
No, let me say, in some situations, some people really value sex. There are some people that really value
the sexual experience.
Yes, they value the sexual experience. The moment it gets different with you. Yeah, tagena kubeerawo yenyole akulimbe. Do you know that some people who are frank nagamba sigenda kola these things without you knowing? Let us talk about this. Should we allow in someone? Ababayingira the 3 Psalms and so ever. Then there are some people who be like, I will be okay if you see someone else. Let's talk about this. Muna people talk. When people get married and grow, binge really between.
Do you know when someone says things that you really like to hear and go, oh, that is music to my ears. That is noise to my ears, please. That is noise. Pure noise.
It is a whole school.
Anyways, we have been talking about situations or different scenarios whereby you would advise someone to leave or go. But do you think if someone actually decided to stay in a situation that is favorable to them, would you consider just to keep the vows? Would you consider them courageous or foolish? Okay, bro. Omukazi akwenda kombo osigala lwakubanga wakuba ebirayiro. Oba si kyo n'ogamba wakuba ebirayiro muganda wange, I commend you for staying.
You've made the right statement. Because I don't know in whose name are you staying for, man?
You made vows in front of Jesus Christ, God.
Are you What did you say?
You made vows in front of God.
Ngono mukazi sebo ayagala neighbor, ayagala wa Rolex, no wa boda amuleta. Neku mulimo chimai bulungi boss wo. Ayagala mchala wo.
Even when it comes to the women's side, omusajja akuba, omusajja akwendako, omusajja ta providing it, but you're staying in the name of vows.
That's when
I think it is foolish to me. Do you think it's courageous or foolish?
That's so foolish. That's not loving yourself. Because you're entertaining someone else's love and life, and
some people babeera ku vision of vows to the extent that they are betraying themselves at some point. And I don't think you should be in position whereby you're betraying yourself just because of keeping vows.
I tell you this frankly. Here in Africa, I don't know, other worlds, I don't know, but here in Africa, no one does things for vows. People just do whatever they're doing for the people, not vows. I really, simanyi wanabamba bijukanti babyogedde. For better, for worse. Now let me take an example of, do you remember back then, are you Catholic?
I am.
You are Catholic. What are the terms of baptizing someone?
Baptism.
Yes, Bajanati, like what are the qualities? They have to be aware of this sala. Baba mani.
Now you know, like most of the people did those things. Na ite tuzijukireze sala.
That is even back then.
Yeah.
These people never said devil. Even your parents have to be aware. Baino kwanga bakatuliki, baino kubanga bibasaba like.
They're in the system.
Yeah, they're in the system. We will get a ribbon we badamu. Even this person they bring as your other parent,
the godfather.
They have to mean it. But here in Africa, people don't mean that.
Afunayo maybe azokwe emiriro omwana affe ye godfather oba ye godmother. Naye obeera abone eno nga tali.
I don't know what am manyago. Negalige bakubatiza nga tagajjuki. Ngadda kugwe nga akulabirira nga ine ebizibu. Yeah, like people don't really care about these vows. People don't care about, I don't know, people don't care. People do things if they are fitting in. We're to be fitting, and these people are packing bags, people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
So when it comes to this breaking vows and everything, yes. Do you think breaking vows can be forgiven? And if yes, who has to forgive someone for breaking their vows? Is it God? You have to go back in front of God and you be like, you know what? God, I cheated on my husband.
Yeah.
And I broke the vows I made in front of you to be loyal to him, to not cheat on him, to do this for him, but I've not been doing it, so I'm sorry. Or you have to talk to the person you cheated to, the other one, to forgive you. Because, man, I'm telling you, if you are to ask for forgiveness, we have to be seated in front there with God.
Because in the first place, God works with us. He works with us. Like, akurira mufe. So, there's no way agenda uliza gwe ngateze si
nganze gwe wakoze ebintu yeah, I think
omugamba naye obongo ogenda musanga wasimanyi. You have to pass through me. Wabeerako wa.
Yeah.
You have to pass through me. Nsaba forgiveness. That's why some people be like, you know, the Muslim culture. These people are actually not the Muslim culture. All cultures.
Yeah.
Mama oba omwana yekyanza ayagala kubako omwana munne gwatwala without parents knowing. Church nekitegeera oba anything oba kyonna nga bazadde tebali aware. N'aba church, n'aba muzikiti, banadini, someone will be like, inform
the parents. Yeah.
Muzadde wo bwagamba nti yes, you can take that man. Bone we baba tebakoze bingi. Like kirere ekyo mu church kyekisembayo. You feel me?
Yeah.
Kirere ekyakatonda okukkiriza oba n'okumufeesinga mwogereko naye abazadde.
But after the parents have okayed the relationship, okay.
Bagamba mukwano Sam tetumwagala gwe weesulubasiza oyagala Sam okufa obufi. The church will talk to you. Because era bajja kubeera nga bali aware nti banaye bantu balinaako bazadde. You feel me? And you know the Catholics are strict.
They are strict.
I've seen Catholics being strict. Nga kati tugenda kukolera ki? Buno fumbo tubuyite butukuvu oba kyewaggula. Okyali mu kawondo kakubye ejjerisa ddayeeka gamba bazadde nti you want to take Sam.
Yitira makuba amatuufu.
Yes, that's the thing.
So when it comes to these vows, nsuubira why not kubeerawo modern vows? There are old vows, wetaaga okubeerawo modern vows. But you think the vows should be written for modern relationships? Because man, relationship nga bw'ozogeddeko those relationships before the parents had to know. The relationships we are in these days. People are going for civil marriage. Bagenda mu kooti wali eri ne basigning obupapula nga n'abazadde tebamanyi. I think new vows should be made for those marriages.
New vows should come out.
Yeah.
Because really new vows should come out. Abantu eno bazivaako, the people are not doing things.
Do you have any suggestions?
Any suggestions?
For a new vow, because especially in those situations, they make a decision in the hype of the moment. Kawala kampome kanonino kawas. Enkira tugende ku court. So kati mu vows balina okuteekamu akantu ka close akagamba nti just in case I made a decision when I'm very happy.
No,
I'm free to take it back.
Besides Kuoma, someone can be bright. Someone can know how to handle business.
Kana kakola business. Kankawase.
She's a good person and she's agena kunga takoman. Tuanguwe katikati. Wesitu alone.
Yeah.
Sijja kufuna. So, I think by the way, mweta go kuchusizamu dala, I really feel that.
Yeah.
Binji bichusi. A lot of things are different.
Because when it comes to even the mental health,
yes.
growth and everything, because men, waliwo abantu abamu nga bali bipolar.
Ochimanyi?
Or saying I do to someone that is bipolar, balina double mwe bali fe tubayita bakazolite, but they are not diagnosed.
Tujja kukubembo kojja kudda mu life. There's nothing like bipolar. Teri syndrome, teri kwera.
Let me tell you, there is nothing that I'm scared of, like dating or getting married to someone I know mental health issues. Because there are some movies I've watched and I'm like, man, this would be a headache to me if I married such a woman.
This would be a regret.
I would regret
and you know the same situations ngatedda mabega. Or you know one of you start you're done doing that kind of
with
thing.
With someone that is bipolar.
Can you fail to know that?
You can.
You can.
Because it's bijamo season. Asobola kubeera with a long run of something like a month or 2 to a year nga talina outbreak ya gundi. Then akaseera ne katuuka ng'aseka kati oluddako n'anyiga.
Ng'ojjukira ka for better for worse. For better for worse.
When I read the list of vows,
yeah.
Do you think there are some vows that should actually be removed?
What I can tell you is that
in health and sickness, if I'm the one that is healthy and the sickness is the other side, mwana obulwadde bwe buba buyingira omwaka ne bukata obwokubiri n'ogwokusatu nga tebuwona. Waliwo ababeera n'obulwadde obutategeerekeka. Simanya alina ekintu simanya biki.
Yafuna ebizimba.
Simanya enseke zeesibye. What the fuck?
Ani agenda okutwala.
Bera nga Katonda lwaki wampa alina enseke ezeesibye.
Buli kimu tosobola.
Anyway, let me be serious with this. What type of disease can I feel like? Omukazi ng'agwa ensimbu, omukazi ng'alimu obusezisezi. That is a sickness I cannot kugumira. Epilepsy. Because a mental health issue, bipolar nayo nze nsuubira boy.
There's this question you brought during the time, and I really want to ask. Bakwachi togenda kunzira. Tigwata agenda kunzira because we don't know the tuli
Kati nze jimboze, I will see if I can say or not.
I'm asking the crowd, Okay. I asked. Actually, you're the one who brought it. Like, omukazi, omusezi. Ngayubuka asigala asera oba afuna mukambwe manyi kati ndiri buto
kasokenza lezi nzireyo ku muyigo
wenda mara okuzala
I could not imagine omukazi w'olubuto nga atigomye ekya
omukazi w'olubuto ateri omusezi bamukwatidde
gwe kati nga we twayogedde nga like the other people in the clips were like to obey you. Yeah. I vow to obey you. They feel like that vow should be deleted.
Yes.
Bobaga, you can remove that. Is there any vow you feel like, man, it needs to be removed? Yeah, for better for worse.
For better for worse?
Yes, Galim.
No, for better for worse.
To remain committed in difficult times.
That one is a fair thing. That one's a fair thing because we're bound to choose it. But it also depends. Things get worse. There's some things get worse. And you know when it gets to marriage, church stuff and stuff, like it takes it.
At some point, even these people are too religious.
You've bought something into me again. I had a customer at a shop. This lady agenda having her marriage. I think next month. this lady tafunanga like guy gwagenda okutwala. They have not been intimate. They have not been friends at all.
Arranged marriage.
But they share a church.
Ooh,
Church jebalimu. People, I think people understand when I speak about that stuff.
Yeah.
Church jebalimu bobega babwega.
The sister Gundi ogena ne brother Gundi. He has been a good guy.
Bategekana ennaku z'okugaba ng'ogamba nti abantu abali interested abawulira nti bali ready for marriage.
Abali singles.
Tebalina dating stages imbusimange ebyo kasasiro biki. Nothing like that. It is a simple thing. Musobola okwemitika ne mufuna extra time k'okunyumya. By the way, kati ne mu system yawe temulimu sex before marriage. Now let me tell you how she told me it goes. Pastor obakalize sibamanyi manya. This omukulu wa church whatever akola ensonga. They make a day kibananga bagalo bape yalinga mukolechi mwapi yalinge. And oba bayingizaamu manya.
Kalulu basuula akalulu. Erinnya lyolonda gwotwala.
Akayingiramu nnyo gwala but they put down names nti munaize nantaba nja kubeera era noonya. Oba ndi ready okubayinga myself with someone else. Nibategeka olunaku abantu ne bajja. So gogenda wulira nti Pastor Katamba akuyise. Pastor Katamba, and she was like this pastor or this person achifiringa to this person
are compatible
nawe. So temuli muna kugamba mbu no.
Katimbu, we are getting married kulwamanyi ga pastor. We are trusting his intuition.
Then come
down. Compatible.
Come down, Steve. This is where it gets weird. These people, baba nkugambye nti now you have come. So I'm like, umanyi what, Steve? Sokoje. Yogera mukokono yo muwala dakiika. Kanzije. They give you some time. Kati go ashitegera obuchikoze echi. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nkumire omwana oyo. So the other days after that has happened, go click is it omuntu ono kubakugabidde. Juka tebidda mabegamba ate si ono gwe. You can say no, ne kati already ne pastor kulaze nti no.
Yakitunuddemu nga muli compatible. Yoyo Katonda gwe yakolera.
You can't even say no wati kati bakuwani nga te pastor agambi kiri compatible. That's the person for you. Kati waneno ka talking stage ke baba nako mwe mwogeremuko mumanye differences zabwe watu actually they share numbers ne you don't meet. Temu meetinga without the supervisor. Bategeka nti munayo yagakulagako wa tugendeko wa kuhora semuyenga.
Mugende. Ne baleta emperekeze.
Abakaawo.
Bro,
waliko wali ebbali.
It is weird.
As you converse, munenge olaba tonenze sagala basajja bayomba. Nange olaba Sharoninze sagala bakazi bakola baki. You feel me? Ngo supervisor ali ebbali. Sikuwuliza bintu byamwe abula. You're not supposed to go anywhere. I'm
making sure until everything is going the way it should.
And the way this lady was talking to me, it is a comfortable thing and it's something that has been done over and over. She was like, my mom was served in that church. My dad was served in that church. And that guy's dad was served in that church. And her mom was served in that church. She was proud of what was going on.
But I'm telling you, to some extent, if it works for them, who am I to say no? I think it is nice. Kati nze wengambira until no, where somewhere I can be like where I can support it. Until when it comes to wachije bweru kufe, ekyokwelondera, you end up going and testing different. Watch it again. By the time you find someone you regard as the one, many people have, used and abused you. You are coming with a lot of trauma. But if you followed this type of thing and you're like, what if omukisa gukwata mazima dalondo go bakuwadde nga
and by the way kati already wechibanga kiri mu system, you're not seeing the other opposite side of it. Negative part of it.
Negative part, yeah. Anyways, as we are closing up the show, it has been a very nice discussion. Man, it has opened my eyes to a lot of things. I need to go back and ask myself the traditional type of vows. Watch Segera. If they're a little bit softer, we're gonna be that baby, you know what? Maybe a church to be. But to the people out there that have been watching us, I want you to ask yourself this question. Or let's ask this question and you will answer us. What vow do you think is the most unfair? Mu vows is nasomye nga shetanic. Vow chijolira ngeri it is so unfair and unnecessary, let me say. And would you prefer honest vows or romantic vows? Waliwo ebintu ebimu nga just tuyogera because it's a a wedding, but man, you need to be true to yourself,
if
really.
If it was me, I could go to church and I'm like, oh, I don't go to church. No, I don't go to church.
What's that here? No gamba mazima dala for puara. Why don't bera wa mazima? For Paula, really, are you saying yes to Oshitege?
And I feel like these people be like, to get to them,
Oshitege,
Yeah.
Nechiara, have you ever broken a vow to the people that are married? We want to know, have you ever broken a vow and why? Why did you break that vow?
Why did you break the vow and what was the vow?
What was that particular vow?
Yes.
Anyways, it's been your boy STEVE. It's the day of show alongside the one and only Harmless. And we are out of here.
Gone.
Peace.